What is going on, guys? It is Rob here. Before the video starts, I wanted to let you know that the VOS podcast will be on tonight, Wednesday, at 9 Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to come check it out, link will be in the description. All you got to look up is twitch.tv/the VOS podcast. It'll be right in the description, so you don't have to look that up. Just click on it, and you'll be there. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys come to check us out. We talk about COD-related topics, non-COD-related topics, and the whole nine yards. If you've seen a podcast before, then it's similar to that. So hope you guys come. Hope you guys enjoy. And onto the video. What is going on, guys? It is Rob or the Sapientia here. You call me Rob or Sap, providing you with a Modern Warfare 3 double Moab gameplay using the MP7. Oh my gosh, another great game with underused gun. Sarcasm. Anyways, what I want to talk about actually in the title of the video, you'll notice, is that this is a response to Woody's gamertag in his Black Ops 2 versus Modern Warfare 3 innovation video. So, if you guys go to the video now, you'll see that the like to dislike ratio is unfavorable. It is more likes and dislikes. That usually comes with a well-known commentator that people love, but the dislikes are there, and there's about a 2-to-1 ratio, which is not too good. And in a sense, I can understand. Now, I never dislike a video unless it is complete shit, or it's misleading, or something like that. But I never dislike it because I disagree with the person. That's just not the right thing to do. You know, you calmly just leave the video and that's it. I mean, that's what I do at least, but people like to voice their opinion because they think their opinion actually matters, which sometimes it does, but sometimes if it's not good, don't say it. People have a problem with that. But what I wanted to do is basically provide my opinion on the whole situation and do it without the comment, because, you know, the comment just gets seen by so many different, doesn't get seen by so many different people, that I wanted to do it on my own channel and provide that. So, basically, I wanted to say what I agree with and what I disagree with in Woody's statements in the commentary and go through it. So, one of the things that he does mention is that the whole new game mode system is fantastic with Elite, and how they introduce new game modes such as Team Defender, Drop Zone, Infected, Chaos, you know, the list goes on, All or Nothing, Face Off. And how he also says that new kill streaks were brought into the game with specialists and support. And he does also mention how support was wrongly processed into the game. You know, support was way too easy, and he mentions just that it's just way too easy to get support, that it was overpowering, and that's something that I can't agree with. And lastly, you know, he also says that playing objective is rewarded, and, you know, that's something that was brought into the game. Black Ops didn't have that at all. You know, you had to go on a flag solely because you wanted to win the game, and really didn't benefit you. And amazingly enough, I'm being sarcastic here, that is something that COD players do look for, something that benefits them. If it doesn't really benefit them, they don't really care about the win, then they're not going to go for the flag. Now they have a reason to, and that's he definitely shows that, and it's shown in MW3 that when you go on a flag, you get a point. So now a couple of things that I didn't agree with, I should say, is that it is basically the whole gist of things. So Black Ops 2 is still not here. We still have another 13-12 days until that game comes out. And this time last year, when Modern Warfare 3 was, you know, in the works, when it was about to come out, and, you know, this whole thing wasn't known. This whole thing we didn't know about. This whole inclusion of social media, and that's another thing that I want to mention. Social media was a big inclusion into MW3, and what I'm talking about is they really involved Twitter. They really involved their website. They really involved Facebook to get the audience's attention, to get their opinions on certain things. We see now in Ground War that S&D has been included into the mix. It used to be just TDM, Kill Confirmed, and Domination. Now it's those three, including S&D now. So we see social media being included into it. And one thing I have to disagree with is the timing of the video. Now, if Black Ops 2 had come out and it was a month or two in, then I could say that this is more warranted. But we really can't make an opinion based off of a game that hasn't come out yet. We haven't seen the innovations in its full form. We haven't seen what Black Ops 2, what Treyarch has to offer. We've seen with Infinity War that they included all this social media and all this community involvement midway through the game. You know, we saw this, you know, coming out, and you can make a case for specialists and support. That was something that was announced before Modern Warfare 3. We can make a case for that, and how, I guess in a sense, Black Ops 2 hasn't done the same thing, and something that's as groundbreaking. We can say objective play is that. But he does also say that Black Ops 2 has revolutionized instead of evolutionized objective play, and that's another thing I have to disagree with. You can't really change something like that too much. He said it himself. If you try to change the game too much, it no longer becomes a sequel, it becomes a standalone game, and that's something nobody wants. People always say that they want change, they want this and they want that, but when the game changes too much, we see in Halo Reach that the game becomes complete crap to them, and they don't like it. So I think the same thing applies here. You can't really evolutionize objective play more than it has been from Modern 3 to Black Ops 2, other than what they have done. And what they've done is even more objective play is, you know, it's incentivized. And that's one thing I have to disagree with him on. That's something that I did enjoy from Black Ops 2 being seen. I like to be objective heavy in a sense. I like to be defending the flag. I like to be capturing the flag. I play domination solely. I love to be doing that, and when there's not a case for it, there's no incentive for it, then it becomes a lot tougher for me if I'm on a, say, Moab streak, or say I'm on a streak because I don't want to lose it. You know, I'm on a roll, and I don't want to lose it, basically. So that's my little spiel on that, and we do see some different things being brought into the mix for Black Ops 2, and again, I have to say that we haven't seen the full mix. So for Black Ops 2, we've seen the COD casting, and I'm really looking forward to this. I know it's not really for me in a sense. It's more for the pros and the people that like to do Twitch streams with, you know, 2 pro teams, and that's more for that. But if the main audience gets included in this, they become more competitive, and they become, you know, they ask themselves, what is this? What is this COD casting that they're talking about? And we include a whole new audience that would never be interested in competitive play, that would never be included in GB, MLG. They'd never want to be included in that because of the harsh climate that it brings. Now with COD casting, I think that it brings a much lighter sense into it. Now everybody can join, everybody knows how to what they're doing, instead of having to go through the whole computer, you know, jib-jab. So now the next thing is the Pick 10 system, and I think this is something that's really this is something that evolutionizes it, and I think this is one of the innovations of Black Ops 2 in comparison to MW3. And you know, the whole Pick 10 system does change the game in a major way. You know, you no longer have to have the secondary. You no longer have to have grenades. You no longer have to have a main gun. You can go out there with absolutely nothing. And, you know, you'll have your gun and knife, I believe, and you'll go out there like that. Now, while it may not be the best idea, it's still there for you to use. And it's something like that that really does evolutionize the game, and it does make innovation something that is a premium in Black Ops 2. It is something that brings innovation in a good way. And again, he didn't really mention, you know, we saw the Pick 10 system that he brought up, but he didn't really mention the wild cards either. He didn't mention the fact that you could have 2 perks from the same tier, and, you know, things like that, new guns, the fact that it's futuristic. Obviously, Black Ops 2 can't go too far because then, you know, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but, you know, we see that it's in and of itself innovation because of how futuristic it is. That means new guns. We've seen new grenades. We've seen them try out many different new things that he didn't really mention, and that's something that I had to disagree with him on. So another thing is perks attaching to guns, no longer sleight of hands in your perk, you know, perk 1, perk 2, perk 3, it's now in your gun. So that's another thing I wanted to bring up. But basically that is about it, I guess. And I get the double Moab, obviously, or about to get it. I don't even know. I'm not watching the gameplay. I'm looking at this paper that I wrote this shit on. But that's essentially it. We need to judge this. We need to judge both games from this date and time last year to this date and time this year. We get to judge it from October 30th, 2011, or October 31st when it's coming out. 2011, 2012, October 31st. You know, that's something we have to do because we didn't get the full picture of MW3 at this time last year. But that is about it, guys. You see the double Moab there. There, I got it. And that is about it, guys. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll be checking you guys out later. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Peace and boobies.